There we go. And I got kicked out of my game. 1 second. All right. Let's bring this up into Zen mode. There we go. We're good to go. Welcome back, everyone, to the third session of Undying Corruption. Our heroes are now second level, and we're going to start this session with rolling for hit points. For those of you who decided to do the mystery roll, and if you prefer to take just the average, that's cool too. You just have to stick with it for the rest of the campaign. All right, who wants to go first? Alrighty. So it's a 1d8. Are you going to keep it? All right, I'll just roll anyway to see what you would have gotten. A 1. Good choice. All right, who's next? All right. Wow. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. Why? Oh. Ouch. Um, Min, you're going to be doing the average. All right. And Jiho, are you rolling or taking the average? Oh, he's rolling. Getting greedy. All right. So with hit points taken care of, sorry, Hye-Yoon. In my last campaign, the barbarian rolled low every time. It was the wimpiest barbarian ever. Yeah. All right. Okay. Fix my headset here. All right. So I'm going to take my headset off while I monologue so I don't hear myself. So last session, you started on your quests. There were some disturbances within the community that you were asked to investigate. First one was the cobbler, who you discovered had employed Dokkaebi to assist him in a little bit of a scheme to rob the locals of their fine and hard-earned money. Upon revealing his scheme, the Dokkaebi were incensed. After having felt taken advantage of and lied to, they refused to work for him any longer, and you convinced a poor owner of the Jumak to take them in and to employ them in her establishment instead, which is a mixed blessing because a certain somebody continues to order hundreds of mandu at a time, so she could probably use all the help she can get. After you cleared that up, you did realize that the Dokkaebi lived in a place just outside of town, the wetlands area. And due to some strange occurrences there, some sort of corruption perhaps. They were forced out of those wetlands and moved into the city, and this is where they found employment, initially with the cobbler and now with the Jumak. Um, so that raised a few suspicions amongst you. Um, the second mission you chose to investigate was the rash of wild animal sightings in the forest just outside of town. Um, you track down the culprit, which in this case was a giant boar who was seemed to be filled with some sort of rage and bloodlust, killing every other woodland creature that it came across. You came across the clearing filled with its kills, mainly deer, which traumatized Hye-Yoon somewhat. Um, but try as you might to try and quell this beast's rage, you were close on several occasions, but unsuccessful in the end, um, and had to subdue it physically, but not before it did some serious damage to your party, almost resulting in a TPK, but you managed to persevere and subdue it in the end. Uh, Last rites were said over the deer and the boar, in fact, but after again, a certain somebody harvested boar meat for more mandu. Um, Hayun, you received 1 point of inspiration for conducting that rite. Uh, Battered and bruised and heavily wounded, you returned back to the Jumak to recover from your wounds before undertaking the third mission. Um, you've managed to get a long rest in. You've managed to level up. It is, I'll say, the following day. You still have one task ahead of you, and that task is to investigate a house that seems to be oozing some sort of miasma that the other villagers are now avoiding, as it is raising quite the stench and unpleasant, just general unpleasantness surrounding this home. All right. Any questions or anything I missed that you guys want to talk about before we get started tonight? I mean, see you talking, but don't hear you. No. It's a fair-sized village, actually, um, but it is in a part of town where more tradesmen sort of live. No, no, it's more like um, potters, leather workers, smiths, that kind. Yeah, exactly. All right. Um, so it's the following morning. A very weary looking innkeeper, um, followed by three Dokkaebi, walk up to you, Kang-Dae, with enormous plates filled with mandu. Again, she looks exhausted. Oh, you're most sorry? Um, you did say that someone was taking care of your bill? The rich lady. Okay. Okay. Hey, can hear you now. Yes. What would you look for? Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah. Yes. All right. Yeah. It's not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. Anyone else want something? All right. Um, all right. So let's get you on to the next mission then, straight away. All right. All right. As you leave the Jumak, you can see behind you that Dokkaebi is starting to get into the groove of things. One of them picks up a broom. Another one starts cleaning pots. So they are starting to help, learning the ropes. Perhaps the innkeeper might actually get some rest. All right. You make your way to the merchant's quarter, and you approach uh, three thatched roofed homes. But even before these homes come into sight, you notice a strange odor, uh, kind of assaults your nose, maybe 100 feet away from before you even approach these homes. The homes themselves are made of clay, have thatched roofs, and stand relatively close to one another. One of them, uh, the one in the middle there, a little further set back, uh, is a little more decrepit than the others. Looks like it's showing signs of wear and neglect, whereas the other two seem to be upkept quite well through painstaking labor and love. From this decrepit home, you see a greenish miasma of spores that linger in the air, wafting where the winds blow. And you see in front of him a dwarven man with a pointed beard shouting obscenities at that building and throwing rocks at it. He looks at you, says, "Are you the ones that are sent here to get rid of that smell?" That- Oh, uh, there's someone in there. I'm just trying to get his attention so that he can deal with the smell. It's disgusting. I can't. All right. Yep. Undead. You are between 60 and 20 feet. Um, the miasma is quite thick within 20 feet of the home. Rot and earth. Who? It's Lee Dong Suk who lives in there. Yeah. From on who? Okay. Hmm. All right, it's cute. Wow, nice. All right. So you can give this build. Hmm, all right. So you guys, are we going straight into the front door? All. Okay. 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 Who's carrying Geo? All right. Okay. Do you have shoulders? I'm not sure. Okay. Right. All right. So you walk straight up to the front door. Um, Before you do so, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. It is. It is a non-magical poison. That helps. It is an airborne poison. That is not Hye-Yoon's night. Saving throw. All right. Kang-Dae, you make your saving throw. Nice. Min easily makes a saving throw. And Jiho doesn't as a metal trinket. And neither does Jangseung. All right. So those of you who failed, which was just Hye-Yoon, sorry, you are now poisoned as this miasma is just overwhelming your deer-like body. Okay. Okay. So hey, Hye-Yoon, do you retreat 20 feet out of the miasma? Sure. Okay. You made your saving throw though, by the way. You're fine. Okay. All right. So um so Min, yeah, I don't see why not. That's kind of cool. The way you read it, though, you are a creature, doesn't say you're not. So you can take that condition away, but you'll lose the hit points. All right. Can you describe what that looks like? Cool. All right. Wow. That is kind of cool. Um, so do you still want to retreat back 20 feet or do you want to stay up there then? Okay. All right. All right. So, Min, I believe you're the one opening the door. It is not locked, but it does give a little bit of resistance as if something's behind it. You, all right. This is a swing door, actually. All right. So you pull it open and you see behind it a room. And it's like as soon as the door opens, a puff of these spores just kind of fills your face and just kind of explodes out of the room because you look inside and the walls are covered with this purplish like fungus, kind of glows a little bit and has these little strands that just kind of float in the air. And this room is filled with these spores. And sitting on the far side of the room is a figure whose back is to you. He's hunched over a desk and you can see him madly scribbling something. He's got a pile of books beside him. Books litter the floor, and that's actually what's in front of you as soon as you open the door. And you can just see him cursing and mumbling to himself as you see him scribbling. He takes no notice of you. All right. You can tell that this smell is coming from this individual. He does not really notice you. He's super hyper focused on whatever he's doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just got a message saying nobody can hear you guys speak. Yeah, on the stream. Yeah. You know what? I might just forget about this right now because this is a real pain in the bum. Can anyone bring up the stream right now just to see? Twitch.tv/The Real MacGuffin. And I can't even chat myself in here. I have it up on my laptop. All right. Can you hear anyone? All right, you hear us. Just the opposite problem last week. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. All right. Just let me do a quick check here. Oh. All right. I think I found the problem. I don't know how you all got muted in OBS. Yeah. And because I did not change the settings from last week. And
Computers decide they need to do all different things sometimes without your input.
all right,
All right,
I think I got you all fixed.
It's picking up our audio now.
Great.
All right. I'll get the hang of this one. Hold on. Let me see.
I'll open it back up.
Nope, nope, nope. All right. I got you now, Kang-Dae.
1, 2. Yeah, I got it now. We should we should run these tests ourselves at the very beginning.
You think?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Thanks,
Saves
Maya.
ourselves a lot of pain later.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should make this a thing before going live.
Your audio
Yeah.
test.
It's different every week, and I swear I don't touch the controls. Just
yeah, that is kind of weird. You think
Get
it
a
would be the
Dokkaebi who's
same
changing
problem?
your settings.
Yeah.
In the off week, they're going in there.
Technology.
Yes. I'm a hacker Dokkaebi. Just like the one from Rainbow Six.
Nice.
all right. Sorry, but now that we got y'all online,
Did not realize
yes,
how laggy
you
it
are
was.
walking in now, Min. This individual's back is to you. He's not paying you any attention at all. He's madly scribbling in this book of his. And when you look over his shoulder, you notice that the ink is dry. There's not even anything coming out of his quill. The ink pot that he's been using is long gone. And he's basically scraping the end of his writing instrument, into this wood, basically, because the wood paper itself has been worn so thin that it's disintegrated.
Can I do like an insight check to see if this is the undead thing I got a sense of?
You don't even have to roll.
Okay.
This dude's not right.
Okay.
What if you take the quill from him?
Sorry?
The brush. What if we just take the brush from him? Yeah, I'll grab it. I'm just gonna grab it.
All right. So all of you except Hye-Yoon are in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You grab the quill.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling for initiative.
Yeah.
And I'm still a necklace.
I got you, bro.
But if shit pops off, I will use a bonus action to ta-da back out.
Appreciate it.
Does it encounter? Oh, once again, I'm first.
All right. Min, you are first indeed. What would you like to do? Because he did not react well.
What happens?
So-
What is happening right now?
I'll describe the scene. So this individual, when you get a closer look at him, he used to be a half-orc. But you see bits of flesh falling off his face and his hand. He's almost skeletal. His fingers have turned into claws, like sharp nails at the end of them. And it looks like he's like, gnawed some of these nails to the bone. In fact, so they're sharp and nasty looking. And same thing with his teeth, as he turns and snarls at you with his half of his face missing.
Oh dear.
And he's lunging for Kang-Dae.
Okay. I say, sorry, Grandpa, but I think it's time you took a long sleep, and I'm gonna punch him. But
I will
sorry,
say
I'm
one more thing though. All the fungus that's in this room. Remember how I mentioned that there were these little tendrils just kind of waving out? You see 4 of them extend quite long, and they can cover anywhere in this room, and they're lashing out too.
okay. Am I within melee range of him?
You're in melee range of anyone you want.
Okay. Well, I think maybe these bad plants. I don't know what fungi are. I'm not that smart. Have taken advantage of this poor old dead guy, so I'm going to use my ungom and slice one of them.
Alright.
With 2 hands.
That's a hit for 11 damage. And this is on one of these tendrils that are
Yeah.
kind of swarm out at you. You hack it off.
Okay. That was successful. So I'm going to spend one of my key points. And take a flurry of blows on another one, I guess. So I'm gonna I slice one, and then I'm going to I guess how do I kick a plant?
Like a dandelion, you just kick the head.
Yeah.
Kick the head.
Bad plant.
Bad.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2 unarmed strikes.
Down.
That's another hit for 6 damage.
Yep.
And you just punch the lights out of another mushroom.
Okay, and I guess I'll take my last flurry on the and another one. Oh, and I completely miss.
Wow. Okay. 2 1s. Nice. And you're sitting
I
in the
don't
room,
do
right?
any damage because I miss. That was a
Oh, that was a damage roll.
net.
All right. Okay.
No, I got a 1 for the attack and 1 for the
Right.
Yeah, I got a natural one. So whatever their armor class, I still miss. So yeah. I kick
Yeah.
one and then I try to kick the other and just almost do the splits on the floor and pop back up.
You make it look good, though.
Yeah, I do.
Kang-Dae.
I will grapple Lee Dong-suk. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
grapple him. Is that athletics?
Oh, yeah. That'll be contested athletics.
Come on, this is my wheelhouse. Yes, 19. Bollocks. Come on.
Wow, he is good at
He's a strong zombie.
athletics for a
Strong
dead
zombie.
guy. I have a suspicion
Uh-huh.
what he is.
It's very
based on,
sus.
but-
Yeah.
So, obviously, I failed the grapple. Well, it looks like that's not going to work. Can I use a bonus action to draw my sword?
Yes.
And I'll stay where I am.
Okay. You notice his attention is fixed solely on you. What did you do with the
It's in my hand.
It's in your hand still? Okay. Jangseung.
Okay. Is it obvious that like nothing's like possessed in here? It's just like an undead thing and then some fungi.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. The fungi look pretty possessed to me.
It's a
Possessed of a bad smell.
So I'll say that as soon as I notice that the Lee Dong-suk becomes hostile, I'll take out one of my paper talismans, do a little prayer, and then send it out to Hunter's Mark him. And so he is marked. I don't think there's any save, right? It just happens.
No, it just happens.
Yeah. So do that. It's both looks. And then I will attack the one fungus that Min attacked.
All right. There's only 2 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will attack with my staff. Hmm?
13. Is it hit?
For 1 damage.
All right.
And then can I do an offhand attack with my dagger? Okay.
Can you?
Oh,
I
hold
think
on.
you're
Wait,
only
what-
allowed to.
Oh, it's
That
my
was a bonus.
wait. Is the
That's a bonus
staff not
action.
light? Never mind.
You
Never mind
used your bonus action to
Yeah.
cast Hunter's Mark
Yeah, I
anyway.
forgot about that.
then. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
And I think you can only dual wield light weapons, and a quarterstaff is not a light weapon.
You're right. Never mind.
It's true.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Dong-sung, you're staying in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm next to the plant I attacked.
All right. It's Dong-suk's turn. And he's going after Kang-Dae.
Oh wait, assimilate weapon. I get bonus damage. In addition, your attacks with that weapon deal an additional 1d4.
All right. Go ahead and roll that.
That's bludgeoning. Hey, 4.
4 points. All right. This one's still up. A little tougher, this one. All right. So,
Well, I think I know how many hit points they have.
all right. Have to look up this guy. Use. I need you to make a con save. Everyone in the room, actually. Make a con save.
Not me though.
Is
Right?
this against being poisoned?
It is.
Yay.
I don't need to make one, correct?
That's correct.
Same, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
You guys are so OP, man. So it would just be Min and Kang-Dae.
Yeah,
Kang-Dae,
sorry.
you're good.
I'm finding my saves.
I'm not OP. If I die, I have to float around in soul form until you guys put it back into my vessel.
All right. So this, as he gets up,
So
turns
simply
around.
don't die.
Um,
Get good.
that movement alone, as he kind of turns his body, releases this enormous cloud of spores and stench, just kind of as his body just kind of sloughs off.
Hey.
And then he will bite and claw
Oh,
Kang-Dae.
I think I know who this got. I think I know.
That's going to be a
this.
miss. $15,
15 hits if it's coming at me. Yes.
and that'll be 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
I need you to make another con save.
love this.
Unfortunate.
Another con save. Oh, don't make it.
You're paralyzed.
Oh, that's such a bad condition. This guy, I know. It's very fortunate he did the unstrategic thing of doing the claw first. I
Well,
mean, the claw second.
He is an unthinking zombie.
Yeah. All right, that's his turn. Jiho, you are a necklace.
Yes, but as a bonus action, I can return to my form.
Okay. Would you
Hang
like
on. I'd like to check something, because I can probably out-grapple the fighter. Proficiency in athletics can add proficiency bonus when attempting to grapple another creature. This creature isn't huge, correct? Is it?
No.
Okay.
Medium.
Screw it. All right, I will use my bonus action to no longer be a necklace, so I just kind of
Okay.
jump off the neck of Jeong.
Like, oh!
Dokkaebi just kind of leaps off
on
your chest.
on his head all of a sudden.
And then as I plop down, I just crack my fingers together, and I attempt to grapple said zombie.
All right. First thing I need you to do is make a con save.
I'm holding my breath, so Uno reverse.
Okay. You're going to hold your
No.
breath?
No,
No, seriously.
I'll do the con save.
Okay.
You're gonna give me exhaustion points.
All
Damn
right.
it.
You're poisoned. So your attack will be disadvantaged.
Okay. That's fine. So to grapple him, it's an athletics check, correct?
Mhm.
And that's going to be at disadvantage? Okay. And then I get to add 2 because I get my proficiency bonus.
What would it be
13?
like if spellcasters use their spells? Anyway.
You going after Dong-suk?
Yes.
Nat 1. Come on.
Yeah, attack rolls and ability checks. I was just checking. You said I saved, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, good.
You're unable to grapple him.
Mine's 13. You had 2 to mine because of my
okay.
my
Then you got
feature.
him.
It's a class feature. Wrestling champion. Add my proficiency bonus when attempting to grapple another creature.
Okay.
So I got him.
You got him.
All right, I'm gonna scream out. Send him back. Do the thing. Prayer. Get him, and then that's my turn.
All right.
Can
Next
we
up
do that? Bad
is now
plant.
the mushrooms' turns. One of them is going to strike back at you, Jangseung. That's going to be a miss. Boing! And the second one is going after Kang-Dae.
All right.
Isn't that an auto crit since he's paralyzed?
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna hit anyway.
I'll just roll another D8. Eight points of damage.
8 points of damage. About to fall over here. The paralysis
And
debuff is so broken.
It's really bad.
Like the worst.
It's really nice when you do it to someone else, though.
Hye-Yoon.
I've kind of altered it in my games. It's just
Okay.
it's a bit mean.
he's a I think I know what he is, but I'm not gonna say I don't want to metagame.
How far away am I? Am I just the 20 feet?
You're 20 feet from the house.
Okay. I'm rocking up on this joint. I'm gonna gallop up in there. And I can do that thing again. I've got one more slot to take away a condition from someone before I max out. So I think I'm gonna try to get to Kang-Dae and take away the paralysis
Jeez.
Wow.
with my
Save
bonus
me.
action. And then I'm like topped up. I can't use that anymore until I start expending these things. Let's see. I think from there, movement, bonus action. I'm gonna drop another 2 hit points. So now I've got 2 of those things. Yeah, because that's just a feature. Can I still cast? That feels like, I mean, they both are a little magic-y, but
Yeah, no,
It
that's
just
not a
says-
spell, the first one. So
all right.
That's what
Baby's
those
first
are
time playing a
for.
druid. I'm also gonna do cure wounds on Kang-Dae.
all right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna touch him? That requires.
I ran up in there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a little crowded in this room, but
We're gonna dogpile him soon enough.
Does she not have
I'm
to
like
make
just
the
in the
save?
doorway reaching.
Does she not have to make the save?
Thank
no,
you.
she's already exposed to it once,
Okay.
and she consumed it.
So that's 10 points of
Ability.
healing to Kang-Dae. You can move. Come on. Try to like help you to your feet.
All right. Thank you, herbivore.
Just immediate.
Not quite sure if that was derogatory or not.
It was not
It's accurate, but it felt a little
Herbivore honorific.
derogatory.
derogatory.
All right.
Grass
Min.
eater honorific. Okay. Seeing all this happen, Min says, "You okay?"
No better.
And then I'm gonna punch this. I'm gonna do well, first I'm gonna try the one that's still healthy. I'm gonna try to cut down the flower with my Undying. So that is going to be another strike. No, that is going to be my two-handed sword.
Go in there.
Wow, I'm rolling some 5 damage. I know that
That's
doesn't.
enough. That's just enough to kill that one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Damage is damage.
That was the wounded one, right?
No, I was gonna attack the healthy one because my sword does more damage than my unarmed strike.
Okay, and that one's still alive.
Yeah. You know what? I get these back on a short rest. It's fine. I'm going to spend my other key point and just kick both of these. Attempt to kick both of these once.
Okay.
So 14 hits, I
That's a hit.
think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, another mushroom dead.
All right, last one. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
All right,
All right.
no more bad plants.
Name the mushroom slayer.
Yeah. Mushrooms.
Anything else from Min?
Nope. That is all my actions and bonus actions. I guess.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I have good action economy at low levels. That's what I do.
Kang-Dae, you're up, but prone.
Prone. All right. I'll use my movement to get up. And I'm guessing all the fungi are gone.
All the fungi, all the nasty ones, anyone.
All right.
Yeah. They weren't very fun guys.
Good one.
Pun award.
Pun award indeed. I looked towards Jangseung and I was like, I'm gonna do the thing that you do and try and exercise this individual using my I don't think it's gonna do much. Where is it? It's features. Where's my features description? Features.
I don't think it's possessed.
You don't think it's a visit?
I think he's just undead.
All right. Slaying it is. Time to throw hands. Here we go.
He was way too eager to do that.
I
That's a
miss.
miss.
Action surge. Level 2
Yeah.
ability. Let's do it again. 2 hands.
Oh.
Garbage.
Gosh, I'm taking all the good attack
Look,
rolls.
it's like the paralysis is still numbing the arm, and can't seem to get it off. Just give me a second. Yeah, I kind of like wave at Dongsan and just like, hey, you get in here, you get in here.
He's still grappled by the Dokkaebi, Jiho.
Okay.
So his movement is 0, but you still miss him.
Somehow.
And you can see him trying to claw for you. He says, my quill, my quill. I need my quill.
You want this? You want this? Is that what you want?
All right, Jangseung.
I go up to him and I say, I think it's time to pass, my friend. And I bop him with my staff. 2-handed. Like that.
Down.
Ugh. Never mind.
This guy's gonna beat you just for your bad rolls.
Yeah, and then bonus action, he's restrained, so do bonus action.
You know, swords aren't for me. I'm just gonna go back to the bow. This is just gonna drop this.
I just wait for my next turn, I guess. I whiff somehow on a restrained character.
I don't know how we're with it.
He's not restrained.
Or grappled, whatever.
Yeah.
Jangseung is gonna go. And he's just gonna turn around and start clawing at Jiho, who's holding him. And he's
Hold
not
on
bothering to
tight.
break. He's not breaking your grapple. He's just outright attacking you. And you just have like a mouthful of sharp teeth and claws trying to grab at you. All right, let's see how he does. First light.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can I?
Well, he is point blank at this point, so
Can I
hit
use
you.
one of
16
my?
hit?
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay, 11 points.
I was gonna ask if I could use one of my reactions at this point, or if
Mhm.
I can expend one of these dice I've gotten from taking everyone's sickness, and roll it to subtract the result from the creature's ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So right now it's a D4.
Mhm.
I don't know if this will actually be worth it, but I want to use the new stuff.
It
So
could.
Yeah, go for it. 13. There's a 13 hit.
still hit.
I take 11 points of damage.
It's all right.
Nice try,
I
though.
got rid of one of them. I get 2 hit points back from doing that because I got rid of one of these dice.
That's a really interesting mechanic.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, you're going to take 10 more points of damage. The claw
He is
attack.
no longer grappled
Are you
as I
unconscious?
fall to the ground.
Crud. Another one.
Can you make a Constitution save? Anyway, see if you're paralyzed on top of being unconscious.
I don't think. I don't think
14?
it matters because you can't have double advantage,
No, it's just that
right?
if he regains consciousness, he'll still be paralyzed.
So true.
Did I make it?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Great. At least you're not paralyzed.
And as he slashes you down, he says, "Leave me alone. Give me my quell, my exam. I must pass my exam.
Exams
That's too
are
real.
overrated.
I just want to study."
Oh boy.
Jiho, can you make your first death save?
Can attempt to.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
No, I can't.
All right.
Oh,
One down.
Is there a well in this little area?
A well.
A well. Did we see a
Outside.
well outside coming in?
I'll say that there's one nearby. This is a residential area, so one nearby.
Okay.
Hye-Yoon, you're up.
All right. I guess I'm gonna make my way to Jiho now, and do a little repeat action. Try to get to them and cast Cure Wounds.
All right, that's not a problem.
All right. 8 points back. And then there are no mushroom guys left. It's just this guy.
Yep. Who is not wounded at all.
We have missed. We've whiffed everything. We've right.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't think there's much else I want. Can I make like a general like insight or investigation in this room? We've heard him talk about an exam. He's got this quill. Is there anything else that might be of note, like of importance here?
Make a quick perception check.
Will do. All right, open your eyes, Hye-Yoon. What do you see? 17.
He does have stacks of books. A lot of them are collecting dust now, are covered in a layer of mold or lichen, and starting to rot, many of them. But a lot of them are like textbooks, history books, books that you would typically need to study for exams. And you would know in this culture, these exams basically determine your future. If you pass, you could open up all sorts of opportunities. If you fail, you're going to be poor for the rest of your life. So they're very important.
Gotcha. And yeah, he's not possessed. I feel like all students are possessed. That's just a personal.
Let's make an
No.
insight check.
Yeah. 15.
Right. So given what you've seen with the books, what he said, what he just wants to study, you can surmise that this individual probably passed away while studying. And that's his sole focus now. And you have interrupted him.
Yeah.
That's why he's next.
I think that, getting to root around and do those 2 checks probably constitutes the rest of my turn.
All right. Fair. That brings us back to Min.
Min says, with a little too much vehemence, exams are overrated! And I swing at his head. It will be funny if I miss this time.
This guy has plot armor.
Apparently. Yeah, definitely.
That's a
Too bad
miss.
though. Well, I am going to try to kick him anyway.
Right.
Does a 15 hit? Oh, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely is.
Okay, 7 damage.
Points. All right. So you swing with your sword, go wide, but then you follow up with a kick square to his chest. You see a cloud of spores burst forth, but he reels back from it a bit. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. Kang-Dae.
Because he's literally emitting spores. I don't really want to put him in the well. It would poison the water hole. So just gonna chuck it in the corner of the room, like in like a messy corner room. So I'll chuck the quill down there somewhere.
Okay.
Just a messy corner room. Hopefully it'll give us some time to like regroup, and he's more distracted with that than this. Will that be is that a full action?
That's a free object in it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And I'll create some space with my movement, and let's draw that bow.
I'll say he'll get an opportunity attack on you because he was right beside you.
When I chucked it?
Yeah.
No,
anyone
because he
who's-
moved out of his. You
Yeah,
moved
because
out
you
of his
decided to let his
melee.
face, right?
Have a crack at it.
I'll just roll a d20. Let's see if this.
Aha!
That's going to be a miss. All right. So you step back.
Have one of these. I try to go for the hamstring, or at least the kneecaps, just to try and hinder his movements.
Yeah, Min got a kneecap. It's weak now.
6
16
damage.
Yeah,
hits.
that's true. I couldn't really. If I kicked it in the chest, that would be pretty impressive. I do have 16 dexterity.
And yeah, I'll
Just do one of those.
I move to like the opposite end of the room just to give myself some drawing distance, and that's it.
Cool. All right. Jangseung.
So, having the attacks failed, I will point to his face and like tap his forehead and cast Toll the Dead. You point at one creature you see within range, and the sound of a dolorous spell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
All right.
DC is 13. Hacha.
That's going to fail.
So he will take. They fail. They take
1d12.
What kind of damage is that?
Chunky.
Necrotic.
Let's hope he actually takes necrotic damage.
I just have to double check.
All right.
Resistant.
Ugh, fine.
All right. So 4 points, 2 points. All right. Anything else?
Can I smack him with my dagger or no? Because I'm holding the staff technically, but I didn't use it.
Unless you drop the staff.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Is that.
So
Does
it's not
incorp-
grappled, right?
Does incorporating weapons have some sort of.
So he's not grappled, right?
He's not grappled.
Okay, then I'll use my bonus action with the Death God Regalia to force them to make a Charisma saving throw.
Oh.
The best saving throw ever.
Bet this guy doesn't have good charisma.
No.
This guy is stuck.
Well, you know, he has been burying himself in books for like God knows how long.
He's also.
So-
his face is also falling off.
So this guy, his movement is 0 now. That's correct.
Yep. Cannot move.
All right. All right. He's stuck there. Jiho, I think, is still within melee range, as is Min. Min, you just kicked him, so he'll attack
Yeah,
you.
I did.
That's all he can do. As he continues to scream.
If he's undead, it's at disadvantage.
It will be a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it is a disadvantage because protection from evil and good. Nope, that does not hit.
All right, let's see the claw.
Nope.
Andy. That's protection.
Thanks.
All right, so he's just scrambling at you, just lashing out.
The
whoever is
plant
in
just.
reach.
The plant just like pokes him in the eye.
Give me my quill.
I don't have your quill, Grandpa. Go to bed.
Jiho.
You've studied enough.
I am going to use the cantrip Vicious Mockery.
Oh
Must succeed
no.
on a Wisdom saving throw, or take 1d4 psychic damage, and have disadvantage on the next attack roll. Okay.
That'll succeed.
Okay. well.
How,
I will-
how
What do you
wanna-
say though?
Yeah, I want to know how you insult this guy.
I'm just muttering under my breath, calling him a stupid melted faces zombie, because I'm on the ground still. I did not get up. I'm just muttering that I was just dropped. But I'll stay on the ground, and I will cast Healing Word as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
For 2 more hit points, yeah. And I'm
Alright,
just gonna lay on the ground.
You don't have any. Your charisma modifier should be added, right?
Tell what?
To healing word.
It. Don't know why it's
What,
not.
what class are you now?
I'm
A
Bard.
bard.
Okay.
What's your charisma?
Plus spellcasting ability. Okay, yeah. Plus 3 more. Hell yes. I don't know why it's not doing that. I'll have to go into the settings and fix all that nonsense.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
have the wrong attribute.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
fix
but
that,
he was a warlock before. They also use charisma, but
I don't know.
yeah,
I
it must be like a
normally
spell thing.
import my stuff through D&D. It's first alchemy character sheet. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still on the ground. I don't want to move away to provoke an attack of opportunity, but I am now laying on my back, and I've got like my, or I'm eating, but I got my arms up like this, and my feet are just crossed, and I'm just kind of like chilling down there.
All right,
It's my turn.
Min.
All right. I'm gonna take another
Wait.
swing.
Hold on. Did I miss? I missed Hye-Yoon. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think you
yeah.
skipped me.
Oh
Yeah,
no, sorry.
That's all right. She's still reeling from someone studying and ending up this way. Big life things are happening. Okay. Is anyone? So I'm near Jiho, right? And this guy who can't move.
Yep.
Um.
I'll say not within melee of the stinky guy, though.
Okay.
Good.
I would like to. Oh, do I use that? That'd be. There's a feature. We're just doing all of the new things today. I feel like really getting all the tests in. One of the other second level feature for this subclass is called Heavenly Guardian, where I get to use and expend a use of my wild shape feature, and I get a couple different benefits from it as my action. So you gain 5 temporary hit points for each of my druid levels. I gain an additional
good.
die, which I've expended once, so I've got a slot open. Concentration checks with advantage. And then as a bonus action, I can roll as many of the die that I have stacked up, and someone gains temporary hit points equal to the result of my rolls.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little... I would imagine they might change this.
And that's with the wild shape?
Yeah, so I expend a use of my wild shape feature to do this. I don't think I've got it built in as an action that I can like make pop up in alchemy, but it's on the sheet. So I call forth a guardian spirit and use my body as an arbiter for divine protection. I feel like my guardian spirit is another Noru, but with like just enormous antlers. So these spectral antlers pop up behind Hye-Yoon's real ones. And I'll gain 10 temporary hit points. I'll gain that die, and then I'm going to roll both of those die immediately to give some people some temp hit points. Who's looking rough?
Jiho is, I think.
Jiho? Okay. Let's see.
I could use some, but the indication to me rolled over with my arms behind my head is like just kind of cooling. I couldn't take 2 hits though. I can take 1.
Well, I'll give you some. I gotta roll 2 of these. So 2 and all right, so 4 temporary hit points your way. And then I've got to add mine in. That's my whole action.
Okay.
Does that heal me up until I'm max, or does it just go? No, you only get 4 temp hit points from the hit points I'm at now.
4 temp point hit. Yeah, 4 temp hit point from where you are
Yeah.
now.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And with now these glowy antlers, I think I don't want to be near this guy. I guess now that I'm beefed up, I can. I've got hit points to spare. I don't have any bonus actions that I can do though.
You
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
didn't you? You already used yours.
Yeah, you're
to
right.
give Jiho.
That was my action and my bonus action. I'm done. You are so right, Mel. Learning all this
Fine.
stuff. I appreciate it. This is my first time ever playing a druid, so it's new on new for
yeah.
me.
Yeah, and there's
You're
a lot of
doing-
new stuff too.
A great job,
Oh,
honestly.
thank you. Yeah, no, Hye-Yoon is glowing, and I would imagine like her, like Avatar style, her eyes are glowing a little bit too, like her antlers, as her guardian spirit inhabits her body.
Nice. Min.
All right. I'm going to swing at him again. Go to bed. 2 hands.
Power of 2 hands.
Nope. Okay, let's try see if I can land another kick. I spent all my good attack rolls on those plants. Wow. 2 3s in a row.
Oh,
And 2 4s. It
Unfortunate.
was the same roll.
Yeah.
it's true.
What are you on?
Again.
Again?
Probably not that. It's like 1 in. It's not that small.
In my Vasan game, rolled 6 1s on 66.
Wow.
You have 3 times more likelihood of being struck by lightning than getting that roll.
Somebody got a Yahtzee.
Anything else from Min?
Nope. I'm still I still have the protection from good and evil on me, and I'm still at full HP. So
You're feeling good.
yeah.
Kang-Dae.
Let's see. Let's get some. Let's continue the shooty. So, Kang-Dae is just watching him scramble around, attacking his fellow mudang, and just casually draws the next bow from his quiver. Let's try and get this one. Hopefully, this one hits too. Yes, indeed.
That will hit. 8 more points of damage.
And that's
Still
my bonus action. I'm just gonna second wind. Just get an HP up.
Oh, unfortunate.
It's something. I'll take it.
Every little bit helps.
Fine, yeah, you have a lot of HP, right?
Yeah, should be
All
fine.
right.
Yeah, that's me.
Jangseung.
All right, I'm gonna 2-hand attack with staff. Hey, there we go. Right.
That's a hit.
Tell me
6 more. Still up.
6 more plus a
6.
D4 for bludgeoning. for a simulated weapon.
Oh, nice.
And then Hunter's Mark plus another d6.
There you go. Keep it rolling. That output.
2 more. So 12 total.
Wow. How do
Still
I
up?
do this?
Yeah.
So I just, like, Mobby's calling, and I just smack him in the head and knock him out.
All right. As you smack him in the head, his head just kind of pops open, and just all this like spores and fungus just kind of.
Goo!
Ugh.
You are now in a room with this creature, its head smashed open. Walls still kind of covered in fungus, although none of it hostile anymore.
All right. I just look around. Poor old guy. We should probably give him a proper burial, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Do you-
Probably deserves it.
Do
He
you
bit
think
me. I
we
don't
sh-
think so.
Yeah, well, you're not in charge of the funeral, buddy.
Can
Do
I
you
cast
think we should
mending on the walls and like get rid of the fungus? Will that work?
That's not how mending works.
It'll fix the walls if they're broken, but the fungus will still be there.
And it takes a minute within 5 feet, I think.
It's a cantrip. So while you guys are burying
Yeah.
him, I'm going to fix the broken house with mending.
I think we
Um,
need more of that. Is there like a cleaner in town?
yeah, this kind of needs like some. There's like an HVAC situation here.
You see the dwarf that was throwing stones at the building. He's approaching now. He's got a cloth over his face as he approaches. And
Hey, uncle.
what did you do? You
We
killed
put him to
Jangseung?
bed. He was already dead, so we made sure he stayed that way.
We had to put him down.
That's what we do.
And take him to the other side.
But he was studying for his exams. I mean, he stank, but kind of looks past you at this corpse with the smashed skull behind you.
Believe me. He's in a better place now. Hopefully.
We're not just a bunch of
Where he
murder
doesn't have to-
hobos.
Think about exams. There's nothing in this house to see. Well, books, but
You might want to burn it.
Are any of the
Burn
books
the house down.
salvageable?
Sorry?
Are any of the books salvageable?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Okay.
can I is this house made of, it looks like wattle and daub or wood or
It's clay walls. and
clay
thatch roof.
walls? Thatch roof. Okay. I do not have potter's tools proficiency. Does could clay walls count as technically a stone structure?
There are
Stoneware structure.
there are stone foundations. It's typical
Oh,
Korean architecture.
yeah. I wonder if the old lady, got pissed or something. Can
What else are
I check the foundations to see if they're doing all right?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay. No fungi in the foundations.
No.
Okay.
What kind of books did I
Um,
find that are still okay?
They're history books. So what I will say is as long as you're carrying them, if you have to make a history check, you'll have advantage.
Sweet. I will take those books.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's interesting.
When I would turn to the dwarf who was throwing the rocks. When they arrived, did he smell upon arrival?
No, Dong-suk was he was a good kid, very studious.
Okay. And how long ago? I mean, how recent was his arrival?
He's been here for a while. I know last week he went off to the wetlands to do some research for his studies.
Oh no.
And then he went into his home to study, and didn't come out.
How long ago was this?
A week.
Over a week.
Does he have any next of kin that you're aware of?
Well, I know his parents live in the village next, a little bit down the road, but I don't know who they are. He was trying to get past his exams so he could get a good job and send money home.
Oh no. He looks so sad. I thought he was just an old guy. This is why exams are. Man,
Studying
just
ages you.
grumbling about exams. Well, it looks like there's something rotten in the wetlands. I mean, more than usual. Hye-Yoon, do you know anything about these plant things?
I would love to make a check to find out.
Make a nature check.
Yes. Love plants. Oh, come on. 16?
They are commonly known as violet fungi. A very aggressive sort of fungus. These ones were not fully formed yet. They're a little weaker than fully grown violet fungi.
Violet fungi.
Violent fungi.
Violent.
Yeah.
Purple
I could
too,
see-
which was
See, they were both.
interesting color.
Someone
Yeah.
had a way of naming things. I can see.
Do you think
Violent.
we could make them into dye? I mean, like for dyeing clothes, not. Yeah, the other one.
We'd have to be very careful. I would like to dye these shoes that I bought, but I don't. Maybe.
Straw and fungi don't usually go good together.
We ground them into a powder and then boiled some water and soaked it and then air dried and then. I'll think on it.
Make sure they're really dead first.
Yes.
Poke one. Probably should go to the springs and breathe in some hot air.
Yeah, everyone needs
Eat
to
lots
clear
of
up.
kimchi to make sure there are no parasites.
Yeah, I think after
I don't
we
know,
finish
that's
this burial consecration, would be nice to give everyone just a once over a wellness. Make sure everyone you're all okay, good to go. I guess Jangseung, you're stone, so maybe not you, but everyone else. I mean, I'll still give you. I'll still make sure you're okay.
Thanks. We should probably send a mailer to the village for the guy's parents.
Yeah, messenger. We should be able to find one in town.
Yeah, you would be able to. And in order to give this guy a proper burial, you have to be very careful handling the body because it's still releasing spores everywhere.
Is there a blanket or anything around?
Yeah, you can find a ratty blanket.
Can we cover him up with it? Like
Yeah.
wrap him up?
Wrap him up.
Is there like a bedroom with like drawers? Like find some clean clothes or anything?
You do find amongst the books and the scrolls and the paper letters from his parents saying how proud they were of him.
We have a return address at least. we can bury this with him. Let him know that his parents were proud in his life.
All right. The building itself is not salvageable. The mold and the fungus have gotten into the walls, into the thatch.
We shall burn it down.
I don't think that's our decision to make. Right? I kind of look at Jangseung as if he knows, as if they know, because I just assume because they have the cool outfit and all the charms that they know what they're doing.
I look at the uncle, the dwarf guy, and I'm like, what would you like us to do with the building?
There's asbestos in the ceiling.
What's asbestos?
Jiho is visibly upset, wasting all this time mending a building you guys are going to burn down, and
I'm
throws
not-
his hands up and just walks out.
I mean, it's clay.
The dwarf says, I can't live next to that home. What if the mold spreads?
Yeah, we gotta burn it down, man. We got
That's true, but
Okay.
burn it down.
Alright. Is that a good idea? I look at you.
I start putting wooden sticks into the center of the building.
Would I
Chucking,
know on that nature check of any other way to dispel the fungi besides burning a whole building down?
You would think that burning is the most effective
Probably
way.
best
to destroy
way.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you not see the rot? The foundations
no.
are gone.
I see.
I mean, the foundations are fine. We
The
should
ceiling.
probably.
This load
Let's see.
bearing.
I feel like I do know about foundation lore because of my background.
I'm lighting that match now.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not doing this just because I want to see things burn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
Sure.
this place is condemned.
I do a little cleansing ritual around the building.
I also put my paws together.
Min offers a little prayer to the household gods, saying sorry.
Mhm.
But they probably left a while ago.
All right. So as the four of you watch this home burn with the corpse of Jangseung wrapped up in a cloth beside you, and Jiho kind of sulking off in the back there because you're burning the home that he tried to fix. A little crowd of villagers gather around to watch. And you see a young girl approach you. She tugs on your sleeve, Kang-Dae.
What is it,
Excuse
young
me?
one?
Are you the Mandu man?
Mandu. I reach into my pockets and give her some squashed mandu.
She gladly takes it and starts stuffing her face with them. And in mouthfuls, she says, you have a visitor back at the Juma. She asked me to come get the Mandu man.
The mandu man. My name is Kang-Dae.
Man is giggling in the background.
How dare she
Mandu
call me the
man.
mandu man? I was gonna ask her
I'm
something
calling
different.
you Mandugun from now on.
I was gonna ask her a different thing today. It wasn't gonna be mandu anymore. I had my fill.
She came in a really fancy box.
Oh, I think that's for us, yes. Guys, I think you know who is paying us a visit.
Who?
Our, what's the word? Benefactor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should probably get going then.
But
Alright.
I chuck some more mandus into the air. Just like stupid mandu man.
LeBron James it.
That's going to
To
be a
rain.
signature move. All right. You make your way back to the Jumak then. And waiting outside of it, you see a luxurious palanquin decorated with yellow and pink with a blue roof over it, sitting parked right in front of the Jumak. Off to the side, you see 4 dwarven servants standing at attention, keeping an eye out, just kind of making sure there are no hostile intentions from anyone in the crowd that has kind of gathered around this beautiful palanquin.
Oh man, we really should
Sorry.
have taken out. Been a...
I just got a nut in my throat.
It's the s'mores.
Yeah, I've been eating these pistachios.
Need some
Yeah.
moisture.
Ming quickly attempts to brush off the spores, which have really
I use
stained
My
their
big
white
boss
clothing.
just give a big fat pat on Min's back, and all the spores just poof off her.
Them.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the dwarves spots it and gestures you to come forward. He knocks on the side of the palanquin, and the cloth-covered window, peering out from behind it, you see a familiar face. It's Lady Hye-Yoon, looking much better than when you last saw her. There you go.
I bow and say thank you for the hospitality.
She,
You look much better, Miss Lee.
thank you. I feel much better since your visit.
Have you had any visitors lately?
No, but I have had dreams, and I've come here to tell you of them. I think they're important.
Shall we do this inside where we can have some tea?
Of course.
I utter to the landlady, and I say I want some, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, hot jok. It's like a Korean pancake, sort of like a black sugar filled pancakes.
Oh,
Yes.
like a...
Those are very tasty.
100.
Sugar is expensive, man. You can't
Yeah,
just ask
seriously.
for 100. Chop salad. No, wait, that's red bean.
Some can be
Um,
red bean. Some will be black sugar.
All right. You're escorted into the common area at the back of the Jumak. There isn't really a room that can contain all of you, so you're sitting around the cooking area. The 4 dwarves position themselves around the perimeter, acting as guards and lookouts. The innkeeper, along with the 3 Dokkaebi, are scrambling around trying to get some tea and some panchan together. The innkeeper sees
Min
you.
again needs to get shooed away.
The innkeeper approaches you, Kang-Dae, and says, I just want to verify, you wanted 100 of those?
Half red bean, half black sugar.
can have them by tomorrow.
Can we have some now? Just a few for our esteemed guest.
I don't have any. I'll see what I can do.
We'll take them as you make them. It's okay. They don't have to all come at once.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, whatever sweets you have is fine. Whatever goes with tea. It doesn't have to be made to order.
I beg
I'll,
to differ.
sorry.
I beg to differ. Fresh is best.
I'll find something worthy of you, my esteemed guests, and the lady, of course.
Thank you.
And she rushes off. The lady is kind of trying to find a way to sit down without getting her hanbok dirty. She finds the cleanest place possible, kind of takes out a nice silk cloth and just kind of wipes it down a little bit. And just kind of tosses the cloth off to one side and sits there. So, I understand you have been somewhat busy about town the last couple of days.
Yeah. Turns out something really weird is going on in the wetland.
That is exactly what I came to talk to you about. You see, since you left, I think only 2 nights have passed since you did the exorcism.
Yeah.
For the past 2 nights, I've had a recurring dream. In it, I feel like I was drowning in a lake. And no matter how hard I tried to swim back to the surface, someone or something kept dragging me back down. By the ankle. Something was grabbing me by the ankle and just pulling me into the deep water. I could see on the surface lily pads floating, and it was night. The moonlight reflected off the surface. And then beyond, I could see what looked like a bridge with purple irises blooming. And I couldn't help but wonder what a strange vision to have while I was dying. And then I recalled I'd seen that bridge before. It's in the Hangwan Wetlands. It's several miles from the village, and it was once a very beautiful and popular place amongst the commoners. It was beautiful to stroll about and to meditate in. But recently, it has become toxic from the mines nearby. The waste from those mines have polluted those waters and corrupted them.
Oh no.
Who owns these mines?
Well, my husband, of course.
Did something happen in the mines to make the pollution happen?
You really should take care of even when you're mining, it's very important to.
Well, the mines have since been shut down. They were not producing. But they were. But the damage, I suppose, has been done.
Oh.
What do you make of my dream? These wetlands.
I think
Well,
there might be something hidden in the wetlands.
we met some Dokkaebi that used to live in the wetlands. They said.
You mean these ones? Is there? You see them kind of running around.
I
Yeah,
reached around,
they
I
once
reached around
had.
and
You
grabbed one.
notice their shoes, but there are only 3 of them. They once had a 4th who unfortunately got eaten by something
Frog.
Yeah.
in the wetlands.
I call one of them over. Snapple, come here, please.
Running over.
I forgot what
Yes.
we named.
Snapu,
Snappa.
Kraku, Popu.
Snappa comes over. Gives you a bow.
Can you tell the lady about your experience at the wetlands?
So, oh, I don't like to think about those times.
Anything you can say could help us.
It was a happy place once. My brothers and I were raised there and enjoyed the beautiful ponds and the plentiful fish. But then it was corrupted recently. Things grew. There was evil. And our brother was eaten by a frog. So we fled. And now we serve the most esteemed heroes of Unsa.
How long ago did you all leave the wetlands?
Oh, this was several weeks ago now.
Yeah. It's been some weird occurrences in the last few weeks, Lady Lee Soyun. There
Yes,
was
there's-
also these Dokkaebi got ran out of their place. This male that we just helped pass to the other side was a visitor of the wetlands also last week. And then I don't know if it's related, but there was a very unusually large boar that seemed to be possessed that we found out in the forest.
It was Fury incarnate.
This really is Princess Mononoke.
Hey, it's a great thing to inspire by.
Yeah, no. No, I'm thinking of. Yeah.
You need to watch that movie again.
Is the forest near the wetlands, or is it like on the way to the wetlands?
The forest surrounds the village predominantly, but the wetlands about 3 hours past that, northeast.
Maybe they're all linked, inextricably linked. I think we'll find the source of whatever is afflicting this town
Yeah.
at the end of the river.
So, An Byung-jun, when your husband had a falling out with him, when was it? Was it before or after the mine started?
That was before we were even married.
And when did your husband start mining? Or ordering other people to mine, I presume. He doesn't look like he would be very good at mining, if you mind me saying so.
No, honestly, I don't think I know. You would have to speak with him.
It might be easier for you to slip it into a conversation than to get him to talk to us. If you know what I mean.
You don't think my husband has anything to do with this?
Well, I mean, maybe not
direct.
directly.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
he did it on purpose. I mean, but it is his mine.
Yeah. It's his responsibility. So,
I mean, he said the mine stopped producing? What was it producing? What kind of mine was it?
Silver.
silver can get I've heard if you're not careful or tough, like my people, yeah, silver can be pretty nasty.
Hmm.
They say it produces, what was it called?
So you'll
Min doesn't know what mercury is.
so you'll go to the wetlands.
Yeah, though we might want to,
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
know,
Yeah, but
take a night's rest.
yeah, I think we need a little rest though. We did have some trouble with the young man, young orc, half orc.
You'll go quickly though. These nightmares
Oh,
are horrible.
okay.
Yes, I can only imagine.
We will go post haste in the morning once the inn lady is done with the hot tub.
We'll go post haste. It says.
I give her one of my talisman slits and go, please put this on at your headboard for tonight, and hopefully this will help.
Thank you.
and if things get really bad, please send a messenger, and we'll be up as soon as we can.
thank you. I appreciate that. And despite what my husband may think of you, I truly do appreciate your help and your service.
Yes.
It's our pleasure.
I feel like
He
I'm
is
finally
blinded.
doing something.
With that,
Kang-Dae. I swear I punched Kang-Dae in the thigh.
Blinded by his ignorance.
Shh.
We're just
Be
all like
quiet,
stepping in front of
Mom
Kang-Dae.
I feel like
I
you're
start
trying to
rustling
gesture.
so loudly.
You're gesturing something to me. I will go now.
she stands up, bows to each of you.
I get up and bow back.
The dwarf servants rush to follow her and escort her back to the palanquin.
Yeah. That dwarfs are really good at palanquins. Great center of gravity.
So you guys want to stay here for the night, get a long rest in.
Yeah, get a bath.
Yes, wash those spores off.
Yeah.
And following day.
I go to my little shrine for my Sojung Saja, and then I let or Jisung Saja, and let my mom know that Mom, we took care of a soul, and we are sending one to you. They had parents that were very proud of them. I hope he finds rest in his next life.
He passed with honor.
Now, is there something else?
Can we take a little break?
Yes. Good spot for a break.
Thanks.
And we
Yeah.
will start up in 10 minutes.
Sure.
All right. See you in a bit. worked out. Interesting.
Oh no, you'll probably
Hold on.
Just
That's
double
like
check the
something.
sound.
yeah. Can't really see, but I wore my goblin shirt today.
Nice.
It says Fury of the Small.
Nice.
Fury of the Small.
All right. Back in. Hopefully it's working. Cool. Okay, so now that we're back, and I'm not hearing myself anymore, which is so much easier to talk. You can all make your way over to the wetlands.
I do have one suggestion for a druid. Do you have detect poison and disease prepped?
No, I've got Cure Wounds, Entangle, Thunderwave, Guidance, and Poison Spray, and then I get Detect Evil and Good and Protection from Evil and Good as a circle feature. I do not
Okay.
have that prepped right now.
Could you prep
could.
it like overnight? Because you can prep things during a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Because so much of what we're doing is to deal with toxic and poison. I think, and it's a ritual spell, so you could cast it without a spell slot.
Yeah.
I just thought it might be useful to have. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll swap it out.
You make your way northeast out of Unsan, headed towards the wetlands. What time would you say you leave?
As early as possible. At least Min tries to leave as early as
No
possible.
later than when at least some of the hot dog is ready.
Well, when
You
you wake
shouldn't
up,
eat sweets in the morning.
Would you like me to hunt animals outside?
I mean, as long as you butchered them properly.
I do not think Hye-Yoon would appreciate me hunting her kind.
She's not a deer. She's a she's a Noru. You don't hunt Noru, do you?
I'm saying, it's like people hunting tigers. While
Why
they're
would
not
you
the same
hunt a tiger?
people.
That sounds like a bad idea.
It is a bad idea, and people shouldn't do it.
They hunt them
But
because
people do
they're
it.
great.
People try and hunt us because they think we're dangerous.
I don't know. You seem like
Actuality,
a swell
Yeah.
guy.
you invade their territory. You are the intruder.
I'm not arguing. I'm pretty sure deer have a different position in like the way nature works.
Sadly, I do not speak for them.
Anyway,
I'm ready to go.
you guys ready? All right.
yeah.
By the time you leave, it is maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. It looks like the innkeeper was up again all last night, baking. And she's
I'm gonna
just
kill
looking
this woman.
more and more.
I'm gonna have to fight a bakery zombie.
Now I will make. Thank you so much for this innkeep lady. On my turn, walnut cookies is what I'm saying.
She just
But-
bows to you.
This way I give
cry.
you.
You could see a tear going down her eye, rolling on her cheek.
I admire your perseverance. I've never seen such endurance from a. Is she human or is she dwarf?
Dwarf.
She's a dwarf.
I've never seen such endurance from a dwarf in my life. You are
I
inspiration.
mean, dwarfs are kind of famous for endurance.
Either way, impressive.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
This hot talk is
Yeah.
phenomenal. Friends, partake.
This is- You'll be gone for the day then?
Yes.
Unless there's something that hinders our travel.
I hope not. Please. Safe travels.
You say that
Yeah,
with such reservations.
I only wish you a pleasant journey. Take your time, though. And if you must camp in the woods, you should do so. Safely, of course, but
But as soon as my supply runs out, I shall return.
Yep. Don't worry. We'll be back as soon as we can.
So fast, like the wind.
Min size. Wait,
Alright.
actually, when do I get an unarmored movement? Do I have it yet? Did I forget?
I thought you already got it from the beginning, no?
No. Don't get it at level 1.
It should be though.
It's fine.
all right. So 3 hours pass on foot as you head northeast out of the village. You enter. It's a nice, bright, sunny day as you leave the village, but as you get further and further away, closer and closer to the wetlands, the skies grow darker. It's almost as if you're walking into night.
Wow. This is a lot more dramatic than I expected.
Has it been that long already, guys?
Only has been a few hours.
Definitely not.
It's
Does
weird.
this seem like a natural phenomenon? Like, just a really... I know storms in the mountains can sometimes come on suddenly.
This does not look natural.
Okay.
There is some cloud cover, but not nearly enough to cause this level of darkness in this area. And as you get closer to the wetlands, the scenery changes from pleasant, light forests and farmland to more wet, rotten, bog-like terrain, the smell of damp earth, and something a little bit more distasteful starts to linger in the air. You find yourself crossing over a decaying wooden bridge, partially submerged in thick mud and tarry water. What little light remains refracts against the water, glowing with a sickly purple hue. Its planks... Sorry, go ahead.
How many of us have dark vision?
I
Is
have
it just
dark vision.
me?
No,
Oh.
I have dark vision too.
Okay. Can we see clearly, like, the purple? Is it coming from anywhere?
No, it's like when you look at an oil slick on water, it's kind of got that purplish sheen to it. That's what it
Ugh.
looks like. The planks on this decaying bridge creak and threaten to break with each step. Plant life continues to grow as it did before, but the grass and leaves turn to a similar purple color, and the tree barks have taken on a gnarled and jagged quality.
Jagged, he says. I got a feeling a giant toad is now around the corner.
This feels like a good time for detect poison and disease.
Yeah, it is everywhere.
It's all around us.
Do I
This
sense
place,
everywhere.
bad news, guys. This place is poisoned as hell.
Do I sense any
Um,
celestials, fiends, or undead?
Not where you are now. No. What's
it,
sorry, and just to clarify, what's the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay. No.
So the way detect poison and disease works is it tells you what the kind of poisonous creature or disease is.
It is not a disease. It is mainly poison, and you see evidence of that as you see corpses of fish floating belly up
Yeah.
in the water around you. And the pungent odor of rotting fish now intermingles with the smell of swamp and the steady buzz of insects grows as you wander further into the wetlands. The source of the poison is the water.
Yay. That sounds fun.
As you dive deeper into the wetlands, the skies are now dark above you. Come across the entrance to what used to be the pleasant parklands that kind of it was like a boardwalk through this marshland, but is now unused. But there is a single dim lantern surrounded by fluttering moths, and below it you see a moss-covered sign that reads "Condemned," posted up. The humidity in the air almost chokes your lungs, and your shoes sink into the wet mud with each step. You see a pathway appearing to lead towards a staircase that leads over a steep 30-foot tall hillside.
I wish we had asked where the mine was.
Let's just head in the most ominous direction.
Well, I guess you do have a good point.
All right. So you
That
make your
hill
way
looks
up.
pretty ominous.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. You head up the stairs. You follow the trail. The stone stairs are carved into the earth itself, and this is typically where visitors would enter this wetland. Um, Time and wear now have created cracks and vines covering the staircase. Somewhere past the staircase, you can hear frogs croaking a deep, incessant rhythm.
Ah, frogs. Our natural enemy.
They really like shoes, so be careful, guys.
I like take the shoes that are on the side of my back and like tuck them in further so they can't be seen.
Good thing. Most of us don't wear shoes.
Min size. Um, I'm not gonna wear house sandals in the swamp. But
I have my staff and I assimilate it.
Okay. You make your way up the stairs.
I need to follow somebody. I can't see it. I don't have dark vision.
Oh, it's not. This is dim, considered dim light.
Ah,
you can still see.
oh.
I still prefer a dark vision person in front of me.
Min now with a speed of 35 is going ahead.
Speedy
Yep.
men.
I am now the fastest person in this party
They
instead
are
of the slowest.
All right. So Min is leading the group.
Yeah.
Who's following?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just walk a regular pace.
Okay.
No need to rush.
I'll be at the back. Stairs can be hard.
Oh no.
All right. Hye-Yoon bringing up the rear. Hye-Yoon, what is your passive perception?
Well, let's find out together, shall we? Let's see.
Actually, what is everyone's? I need everyone's passive perception.
13.
What have
I
I
think it's
got?
13.
My passive is 13 as well.
The
Wow.
highest is 13.
I got 13 and
Okay. All right. So you make your way up the stairs. I'm just going to make a couple of quick die rolls here.
Celestial Fiend or Undead?
Nope.
I don't like those rolls.
There's one.
Me no like.
Ooh.
I-
And another one.
No.
All right.
In this lineup, who's right in front of me?
Yeah, who is right in front of Hye-Yoon?
Undying? Okay.
Okay.
I would go up front, but for some reason I keep whiffing with my sword. I haven't hit one thing with it.
I guess
But
you are a bow guy.
I get a +2 with my bow. Just
Oh,
a
you
5.
have an archery fighting style?
Well, I am going to become a Deadeye watcher at some point when a level 3 rolls around.
Yeah. It's fine. Min is happy to lead the way.
I'm behind Min, I'll say.
She's going to face tank
Okay.
everything.
They.
They will face tank everything.
Yeah.
All right. Hye-Yoon, you take 3 points of piercing damage,
Ow!
and you find that your rear hooves, your rear legs, are grappled by a very sticky tongue
Ugh.
that has
Ugh.
lashed out from you from the side of the stairs, and it is trying to pull you into the bush.
Ah! I think I just let out like a yelp and I start like kind of stamping around in a panic.
Grass here. What is it?
On my hoof. I'm like kicking him out. Can I like? Oh, I'm grappled. Yeah.
You're grappled. Now the rest of you can actually roll for initiative. Hold on 1 second. I'll do that. Okay, you guys can all roll now. Let's see who can go first.
To roll. Roll.
Wow. I always go for... Oh, wait, no. I usually go first, it seems.
Jiho, are you there? Might be okay.
I'm first for once. Hooray. Oh, shit, that hurts.
I have Min going first.
Eh?
You have
did
to
I
be
not
in
look
the
at-
encounter tracker.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong one. I'm at the bottom. Forget it.
Yeah. Min, you are first.
Forget it.
You hear a yelp from behind you as you see Hye-Yoon being grappled by a tongue.
Well, this isn't a plant, but my first impression is it's a plant, and I've had great luck against those, so I'm gonna swing at it.
All right, you rush back and swing at the tongue. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that does hit. Not that much damage, but
5 points of damage. All right.
I'm
not
gonna
enough to break.
I'm
the
gonna
grasp.
I'm gonna step on it then, or attempt to with
Okay.
an unarmed strike. Oh no, that's not gonna
No, that is not going to hit. Next up, Hye-Yoon, what would you like to do?
Yeah. What's that? Let's. As a bonus action, cast Shiliog, and then I'm gonna try to like reach back with my staff or my sickle. I think I don't actually have a staff. I think I just have equipment. Oh, sickle or fan. I think sickle's got a slightly longer reach than a fan. Try to
Right.
whack at this thing to get it to
Right.
let me go.
All right, go ahead and whack it.
Whacking it. Okay,
Phrasing.
so this is with my spellcasting ability instead of
Your strength. Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not.
Ouch.
Normally, you can't shillelagh a sickle. I think it can only
yeah,
be
it's
a
like gotta be a
staffer.
staff.
But
Well, it didn't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I would ask our DM to be nice.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
You swing and a miss. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all.
Yeah, that was my bonus action and my action.
Okay.
That's it.
Are any of you small?
I'm not small. I'm medium. I'm just
You're medium. Okay.
squat.
All right. So while this one is struggling, I mean, I think they picked the largest and most difficult target to swallow. However, the second
Yeah.
frog looks
Most
at
pointy bits.
looks at Jiho and says, tasty little morsel, and he will attack Jiho.
Nom nom. He will attack Jiho.
There's a 13 hit.
No.
Yeah. Does it?
13
Oh
does
no!
not.
It does. It meets me.
All right. So this frog leaps out and swallows you.
Oh, no.
Oh dear. Is he grappled?
He's grappled and swallowed, blinded, restrained.
It can grapple and swallow in one hit.
If it hits with a bite.
Oh, okay.
And he's small.
Yeah, and he's small. This goes gulp.
It's a big
Ah.
mouth. Big mouth.
Jiho, you are in this frog's belly. You're blinded, restrained. You will be taking. Let's see. I'll roll here. I'll just roll 2d4 this way. You'll be taking 6 points of acid damage.
Doesn't
sorry,
that
no.
happen
It happens
at
on
the
his turn.
begin?
At the
Yeah.
frog's turn. Yeah, not on yours. You're good. So what would you like to do?
They don't have to roll to hit me. It just happens.
It'll just it's digesting you at the start of every turn. It's
Yeah.
You
You could insult it. I think that does require something you can see, though. I don't know.
Don't just hear me.
just cure yourself.
No, shit. I'm trying to see something.
I do need to roll damage for the attack though. That's just 1d6 plus 1. I'll just roll.
Yeah, for some reason, vicious mockery requires sight.
You can't just insult someone from across the room, another room.
All right. So you will be taking 7 piercing damage from being swallowed, and then next turn on the frog's turn, you'll be taking acid damage.
Okay.
You'd think it'd be bludgeoning.
Think.
No,
but
it's-
apparently they got teeth
Swallow.
or something. I don't know.
This frog's got teeth. Yeah, yeah, that's disturbing.
It's like a wetland Chernobyl.
Mm,
So is there anything
is
that
noble.
Jiho can do?
There is. I just don't know how many hit points me as a necklace trinket has. Because it doesn't say.
Oh, you're going to turn into a little
Yeah, but I
necklace?
don't know how many hit points that would give me. I'm
I
trying
think
to figure that part out.
I think it's the same as you, no?
An object's
Yeah,
hit
but
points
if
measure how much damage. Yeah, it changes my AC then. So does that mean if I change into a necklace, I have full hit points again?
No.
Okay, so
no,
all right,
I don't think there's any advantage to you
because
doing that.
the way
'Cause-
that it, hang on, because the way that it reads is if I drop to 0 hit points, I turn back into myself. So I'm just 0 hit points as myself, but then it has a condition where this. Hang on, I'll pull up the PDF. Brand new stuff. I'm trying to
No
get
worries,
it
no
all.
worries. That's what this game is about. Learning.
I need to just bookmark all these pages that I have so I don't have to scroll through and look.
Yeah, I don't think in this PDF they allowed bookmarks.
Yeah. Copying and pasting a lot of the stuff into alchemy is it doesn't work. I have to like write
No,
everything
Yeah,
out.
you have to read it. Yeah, there's a permission lock on the PDF.
Sorry, I'm trying to find
in
the damn
this
page. I
form,
just had it up too.
your
No worries.
statistics
Page
become those
25.
of the object, except for your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. You assume the hit points of the object, and if you drop to 0 hit points, any excess damage is carried over to your normal form.
So yeah, that's what I was reading. So do I get new hit points and then resume back to where I'm at in hit points? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so it
Kind of like
doesn't
polymorph.
tell
Yeah.
you a tiny non-magical object. So you have to decide what the object's hit points and stuff are. Usually tiny objects don't have that many hit points.
Well, I picked the necklace when I redid the character. I went off the objects on D&D, which would be metal. It's an AC of 19 at that, but I don't know how to determine hit points for the object itself.
Hit
Tiny
points.
objects have either 2 HP or 5 HP if it's fragile or resilient. I would say you're resilient, probably.
I'd say you're
Yeah.
resilient, so you'd be 5 HP.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to turn into my little necklace trinket at 5 HP with 11 in my normal form. So after I lose 5 damage, if it carries over, it'll subtract from 11, correct?
Like a wild shape.
Perfect. Yeah, then that's what I am a necklace inside this frog. Hopefully, it clangs around to hit the little dingly ding in the back of his throat to make him throw up. Yes,
The uvula.
that was a Cardi B reference. So that's where we're at.
All right. All right.
Bluff.
I'm gonna
Jangseung.
just put that in my notes that necklace has 5 HP.
All right. Jangseung, what would you like to do?
All right, so let's see here. Bonus action, put on my regalia, the death god. Shadow and wrapped. And then I will. That's my bonus action. Is that frog the only thing within 10 feet of me?
There are 2 frogs, one that has Hye-Yoon grappled, the other one that has swallowed Jiho.
But like the one, but that's the only thing that's like in my immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will use my new spell, my first level spell, Arms of Hadar, but I flavored it, reskinned it as the Arms of the Jangseung Saja, where my shadow cloak, my shadow garb, extends out into tendrils of dark energy, and they attack the frog. So the frog
Oh,
needs to make a strength saving throw.
Does that look like a JoJo stand? What does that look like?
Kind of, yeah. Like the shadows that wrap me also extend out like tendrils, and it starts like slapping the shit out of this frog.
hands.
All right. Roll the 7 for a saving throw.
Oh yeah. So then it takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
All right.
I thought of Arms of Hadar was bludgeoning. Huh. Bad frog. Drop it.
6.
Give me back my friend. And
All
then
right.
it cannot take reactions until its next turn.
All right.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, it's still up. It's got literally got a tongue lashing from Min, and then you swipe it with a shadowy magic, but it is still. This is the one on here, Hye-Yoon?
No, this is the one that swallowed
That's
Jeong.
swallowed. Okay. Just note that. Okay. Is that it?
Yep. I'm still 10 feet away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll stay in my spot.
Kang-Dae.
All right. So I'm gonna aim at the one currently grappling Hye-Yoon.
Okay.
And let's throw one of these bad boys. Please hit. Oh, does that hit?
15 hits.
Yoink. 5 points.
5 points. All right. It's looking a little beat up, but it's still holding on.
Yeah. Also, alchemy keeps reducing my HP to when the end of last session, and reducing my hit points back to 10, and also at 1 HP. Weirdly enough. Why does it keep
Oh, I
doing
see that. I see that with Jangseung too. You have HP 0 apparently.
that? Yeah, it keeps like reverting to what at the end of the last game. I don't know why it keeps doing that, and I resets my hit points, which is weird. But yeah,
Okay.
I got nothing else left as a bonus action at the moment, so that's me. Why does it keep doing that?
Min, you're up. I'll see if I can fix that for you.
All right. I'm gonna keep swinging at this frog. Ooh. Max damage.
All right. Well, that frog, how do you want to kill it?
I cut off its tongue and skewer it.
All right.
Wow, that's so brutal.
All right.
And cleanly pull it out and just like, ah! And I am going to flurry blows this other frog. What color is the frog blood?
It would be red.
Well, at least it's a normal frog. I think that hits.
Yeah, that'll
So,
hit. 6 points.
6 damage and So like I come like I think I come at it like I slice up this other frog, launch myself at the one that just ate Jiho, hit with one foot, and then try to kick off it with the other.
Nice.
Which will be really funny if I have to attempt. Yeah, I think that hits. Yeah.
Yep, that hits for another 5. It's still alive. I mean, you banged it up pretty much, and it's like you can see it's
I
looks like it's
stepped
about-
on this frog really bad.
But it's
All right.
managing to keep Jiho down for now.
Holding his lunch down.
Bad
Alright.
frog. Drop it.
All right. Hey, Yun, you're up.
Yeah. Well, gosh, I think I'm going to take Min's lead and try to beat up on this other frog. I'm a little mad that I got grappled by the first one. And Jiho was in there. So let's go take that sickle I already brought out and see if I can land anything.
All right. Yeah, this frog is looking a little beat up right now. Its eyes are kind of rolling in its head, but shouldn't take much to finish it.
It's okay. I'll whiff. I trip over my own hooves.
I
My way
think
over there.
if you're shillelagh, oh wait, you already shillelagh'd.
Shillelagh the shillelagh.
Yeah,
I
it would
think-
add my spell casting modifier, which it's like one more than that, I think.
Yeah, it's still going to miss, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh no,
A
it's
little-
it's prof plus, so that's a 7 plus prof plus your spell casting modifier is +3, so that would be
Maybe
12.
plus- Yeah.
Does 12 hit?
12 just hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God, baby's first hit. Thanks, man.
Mhm.
No.
And it's you rolled a 4 on the d4, so that's plus another 3, so 7.
All right.
Man, I wish Alchemy would automate that part. That'd be awesome.
How do you want to do it?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing is just panicked. Like there's no finesse. All of the grace that Hye-Yoon tries to have in any situation is gone from having been grappled and like kicking her hooves around. I think she truly just kind of lunges forward and almost like trips and falls and like, hits it with the sickle and like cleaves it open enough that it is done.
All right. And out spills Jiho, covered in slime.
Or a necklace, actually,
Yeah,
Or
right?
necklace. Sorry, a necklace. Exactly. A necklace comes spilling out of this frog's guts.
I pick up the necklace and like twirl it on my finger to like fling off any goo that's on him.
I mean, I would say we should make stew, but I don't think it would be a good idea to eat these.
No. What about the legs?
Yeah, even the legs. I mean,
I mean, you
I wouldn't risk it.
we deep fry a
Hey.
sucker.
Yeah, are
poison
these poisonous?
everywhere?
They don't look like
Nothing
poisonous
is
frogs.
not poisoned. Everything
yeah.
bad.
Okay,
Dude.
yeah.
Are these frogs poisonous?
I suppose we could take the legs, and once we get out of this place that is poisonous, we could check if they're still poisonous when we leave.
I grab like several legs. I'm gonna bring these back to the lady. She's gonna cook them up real good, deep fry, salt and pepper.
Nice. So you
I
make your
chose-
way up.
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
I chose the wrong class. I should have been like a harp cleric.
Cook everything up.
Yeah. Then you could, well, yeah, that was the frog pond.
Mm.
Well, you
This
make your
looks
way up
way
to the
too-
top of the stairs. Sorry, go ahead.
Nothing.
Looks too nice. Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it looked a little too nice.
And would be idyllic and very quite beautiful, and covered in lily pads and the flowers are blooming. Hundreds of frogs everywhere. It's almost deafening, the orchestra of frog song. You see ripples emanating from points throughout the pond. As you see, there are still frogs, like even swimming in the water. And you do see an abandoned skiff at the end of this short jetty.
Oh boy. Should we swim in this?
No.
I mean, yeah, no, we shouldn't swim in this. Should we even take the boat?
I
Let's
don't
just take the
know if we could.
let's take the boat.
Can we all
Do
fit
we
in
have
the
an
boat?
oar?
I'm kind of just
That's true. Is
stamping.
there any? Man, we really should have asked where the mine was. I wasn't thinking.
For the
Are
record,
we
I can
getting
fit
any
in the
undead
boat.
here?
I'm
Oh,
still
what
a
was that?
necklace. I can fit in the boat. I'm still a necklace. I'm not dropping the form. Not after being swallowed.
This is your your
He's like
comfort.
he's like he's like a turtle at this point.
Andrew would
Sensory
know
deprivation chamber.
Andrew would know from like previous campaigns, but this is my form of running away. Is turning into this necklace. Normally, I'm fast and I can get away from things. This is my running away.
5 whole hit points buffer. All right, so what do you guys want to do? You're at this edge of this pond filled with frogs. There's this little boat at the end of this jetty. You do see the
there-
kind of. Go
Are
ahead.
there any oars or poles that we could use to push
Yes,
the boat?
There are oars within the boat. Yeah.
Well,
Can we all fit in the boat?
oh yeah, we do have a guy made of stone.
Mhm.
That might be a problem.
And a Noru.
And a Naru. I
it'll
don't know
be-
if we.
Iffy.
Yeah.
We're not a boat friendly group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a way we can go around.
If it tips
Are
over, I
there-
don't know if I can. I don't know if I know how to swim.
Yeah. How deep is it? I don't think the depth is a problem so much as the frogs, honestly.
I'll have each of
Are
you
there
guys
any-
make either survival or perception check.
Okay. I'll
And
make
my
a.
HP goes back to 1 whenever the scene changes. Why do you
I
do
don't. All my skills are in athletics.
that?
Let's see. Oh, I do have perception.
It's annoying.
Oh, I have a 15 passive perception. I forgot.
It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, I'll just say I see Hye-Yoon's role. That's good enough. As you kind of like looking at your situation at this side of the pond, seeing all the frogs out there, there's still this kind of like purplish tint to the surface of the water too. Realizing that you probably are not safe in this boat, especially between the Noru and man made out of stone. So you start wandering up and down the bank, and Hye-Yoon, you see what looks to be just beneath the surface of the water, maybe just a few inches, like a gangway that leads along the left edge of the pond to the far side.
I'll point that out to everyone. There's a. You see, if you look past the sheen, close one eye, tilt your head.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I see it. Ming heads off.
All right, so you start taking this little pathway along the side of the pond. Min's going first.
Yep.
I guess so. Can I do protection from evil and good again on Min?
Sure.
Heading out first.
All right. So you have this little sprout kind of springing from your shoulders again.
These are good plants.
Thank you.
That lasts for 10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I need you to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check for me, Min. As you make your way, you're about halfway through, and with your passive perception, you notice the water, the surface of the water is kind of swirling around you, and you
Okay.
swear you can't really see deeply into it because it's very tarry, this water, but you swear you see something slithering just beneath the surface toward again, coming straight for you.
All right.
Because you saw it, you're not surprised.
Okay.
This is going to be a straight roll.
Ugh, F. And I'm so good at it too. That's a 9.
All right. So the rest of you who are following behind, who's behind Min? It has to be single file.
I'll be behind them.
Okay.
That means I'm there too.
Yep.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
around
I'm
his neck.
All right. So you see a vine suddenly lash out of the water, wrap itself around Min's legs, and drag them into the pond.
Oh no.
Goodbye, man.
Um,
That's not very nice.
I immediately go into the water.
You're gonna sink like a rock.
I go, no!
Do we roll initiative?
Oh,
this
he's
is
good. At least he
Alright.
doesn't drown. He doesn't have
Alright,
to
yeah.
breathe.
I'm gonna stop this. For some reason I'm still in initiative here.
Oh man,
There we go.
I
We'll
don't
reroll.
have the best con actually.
All right. Hye-Yoon, you're the first to react. What would you like to do? You see Min just being dragged into the water.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh my.
You also see another vine slithering towards your group.
No thanks. I will go into that. Let me save that. If I see another vine coming towards the group, or sorry, we're doing druid shit. Pulling up all the things I can be. I wonder if I can get into the water with this thing. It's not really at level 2. No good swimmers.
Yeah, you don't get swim speeds until level 4.
It's like the best I can do as a lizard. Nah. Okay, we are going to do Heavenly Guardian again.
Okay.
And the big spectral antlers come out. And I start every day with one of those die. I gain another one because it's the start of my turn. And I'm going to expend them to give Min temporary HP as they get pulled under. So it's going to be.
Do you need to be able to see your target?
It says select a creature besides yourself within 30 feet of you.
All right. Nothing. No vision requirement. Oh,
Nope.
it's good.
All right.
All right.
Should be two
Anything
of
else
these.
from Hye-Yoon?
No, that's my action and my bonus action. And I think I'm just gonna try to move to the side so someone else can hop in. With 4 legs, you'd think I'd be a great swimmer, but I am not.
All right. Kang-Dae.
so currently Min is sinking, or she's still head above water kind of deal? What's that?
No. Pulled straight into the water.
Straight in the water. And also Jangseung is also just sank like a brick. Just gone.
Into the water. Yes. And you do see another vine snaking towards your group.
I will shoot the vine. Can I shoot the vine?
Yep. You
I will
sure can.
shoot the vine. Hopefully.
Wow!
Yes, sir.
Fighting. All right.
Nicely done. Yeah, you almost sever this vine in half with that shot, but it is still coming.
Oh, dear God.
Flip.
Well, I'm gonna just take a seat and look towards where the bubbles are and like, just trying to think of it. You can see the gears turning his head, like trying to think. Yeah, there's nothing I could do.
All right. Min, you feel yourself being pulled underwater.
All right. Am I restrained at all?
You are grappled.
Okay, I'm just grappled. Well,
Yeah.
I have a sword. So,
Um,
wait, I have disadvantage because it's underwater, right?
Yep. Unless you have swim speed.
And it's okay. I'm thinking
Could
it's-
I attempt an athletics check to escape?
You sure can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. 17?
That's enough to pull yourself free from this vine, and you can push yourself back to the surface of the water.
Okay.
Can I assist her? Or them?
Do you have dark vision?
No.
It is pitch black in this water.
Okay. So that was my action, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
swim.
The rest of you
Yeah.
see Min's head just kind of bob up, break the surface of the water.
Okay.
You also
And-
see all the frogs in the middle of the pond, and they're sitting on their lily pods, dive into the water.
Ah, great.
Oh no. I'm gonna remove myself from the water, I think. That seems like a good idea.
Hop on in, Min.
I'm gonna hop on out.
All right, you climb back onto the boardwalk, the submerged boardwalk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That looked fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Man, my clothes. My keys
All right.
ruined. My clothes are
Jangseung.
ruined.
Jangseung, you are in the water, blind.
Did I see them? Did I see Min get out of the water?
No, you're
blind, bro.
Okay. Okay. So I'm in the water. I've noticed that I can't see a thing. Can I, knowing that I went in this direction, can I just back out of the water?
You can swim. I've never seen a rock swim before, but yeah, you can.
Okay. So I
You
move
assume
back
he's
out
just
of the
walking
water.
at the bottom.
I get out of the water. You said that one vine is. Are all vines coming out of the water, or are they coming from other places?
They look like they're coming from beneath the water someplace.
Can I use Hunter's Mark on that vine to be able to like trace where it's coming from?
Sure.
Okay, I'll use Hunter's Mark on the vine that I can see.
Okay.
That's still coming at us.
Right. And do you have enough movement to pull yourself out of the water if you like?
Yeah, I'm out of the water. I use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark it. And I ready an attack action with my staff for two-handed attack if anyone gets near me. Any vines come near me.
All right. Jiho, you are still a necklace. Do you want to remain as one?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm reading the description, and it doesn't say how many times I can do that in a day. Like,
Yeah, that's
just
something
so I'll leave it up to you. Is it once per long rest? Because I do it as an action and turn back as a bonus action.
I think every short rest would be reasonable.
Okay.
They're kind of like a wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay a necklace because. Oh, my next question. What would cause me to be destroyed? Like how? Me as a necklace. Like, is it like?
If you're melted
I think
down,
you have to. I think you have to drop. If you drop to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
And die as a. Like, if you become yourself, then drop to 0 hit points, you turn back into like an object.
Yeah.
And that functions as your quote unquote body. But if that gets destroyed, only true resurrection can bring you back, from what I read.
Yeah. So while I'm in this form, can I still technically be destroyed if I haven't dropped down? Does that make sense? Like, I don't want them to fucking bite down on me and I'm destroyed.
No, if you're destroyed in this format, don't you go back to your humanoid form, and then if you're killed in your humanoid form, you'll go back to your object form. But then if
Okay.
your object is destroyed, then that's it.
Got it. So yeah, I'm gonna stay like this, and just hope that I don't get sat on when I die.
All right.
I mean, you're a metal necklace. I think you'll be fine.
Being worn by a huge ass boulder.
All right. So
One
these
trip and I'm destroyed.
vines are going to lash out at you guys once more before Hye-Yoon's turn. First one. Jangseung, you can go take a swing at one with your prepared action.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
Give it to him.
Let's go.
And this will be the one that was wounded by the arrow.
Acha.
That is a 30-20 for 4 more points of damage. All right.
And then Hunter's Mark. I'm assuming that's the one like Hunter's Mark,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
That's an extra D6.
Nice.
And then the assimilated damage.
Stack on stack.
That's
total
a
of
12.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just smash this vine to smithereens and it's just like pulp. With that vine actually destroyed, the second one, that one that originally pulled Min under the water, just kind of retreats.
Huh.
But all of the frogs that were sitting on those lily pads, they're in the water now.
I think we should keep going and quickly.
Yeah, we should probably go.
The
Full
faster we
steam
get
ahead,
to it.
guys.
Paddle like your lives depend on it.
Okay.
No, we're
Frog.
running.
You're running.
Oh, we're on land.
All right.
Yes,
So, yes.
don't go in the water.
You run across, and you can see kind of on the boardwalk behind you as the frogs reach it. It's just swarming. It's a swarm of easily like hundreds of these frogs coming after you. Is your detect poison innate? Is it always on, or is it off?
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think it would be gone by now.
All right. You probably would have had it still up when you arrived at this pond,
Okay.
and you would have detected that these frogs are poisonous.
I think I tap Kang-Dae, drop the frog legs, are poisonous. You're not gonna want them later. We'll find something else.
You reach the far bank of this pond, and you're faced with a fork. Left or right?
Is there any difference that we can see?
Perception check.
Yes, make perception checks for me, please. See if you can see any
Okay.
difference between the two.
Ooh, 17. Ooh, lots of pretty good. Except someone rolled persuasion instead.
Who rolled persuasion?
Whoops. That's probably me.
All right.
He's asking the other rocks to tell us.
Also, it probably has I think you have disadvantage if you don't have dark vision.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If it's auditory, then not.
Oh, that's true.
I like how Jiho has better perception than me as a necklace.
That stat doesn't change. Get over it. Hey, we're a team. You can share it with me.
I think you
Unfortunately,
only have
yes.
tremor sense.
You see more than me.
I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
only have tremor sense for 10 feet as an object.
I'm holding you out like this.
I have tremor sense for 30 feet.
Wow.
Oh.
I forgot. That's
Noru
really
have
good.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. With the combined perception, and as you peer down these two options, to your right, you see an enormous tree in the distance. and you hear the songs of magpies coming from. To the left, you hear the distinct sound of a Korean zither, also known as a komongo.
Both of these equally ominous.
From a previous campaign, don't go down the magpie route. It's all bad. It's all a trick. You end up in door 12.
What?
It's a past campaign.
Yeah, last
Do
campaign
it.
had lots of magpies.
Ironically, I'm using magpies for evil intent in a game that I'm running, so I'm also on the anti-magpie as a player.
Magpie.
wrong?
Magpie. Let's go.
Kang-Dae needs more food.
Oh no, magpie pie.
All right.
What
Talk
is the
about
other,
eating crow.
what is the other option?
It's the zither.
Yes, the Korean stringed instrument.
I feel that might be more sinister.
Does it sound good? Like they're playing well, or
No, it's just somebody just hitting one chord almost constantly, just like boom,
that's worse.
boom. Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all.
Well, I don't see anything, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
Mm,
I don't know. What do you all think? They both feel bad.
Frogs are coming.
Mag-
Yeah,
uh,
we need to make a decision.
fine. Let's go to that awful droning noise.
The
Lead
zither?
the way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no fruit there, but all right.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's a lot of birds. Might
To the
be
left.
better
to the
for
left.
us if there's just someone we can talk to.
All right, to the zither.
Oh
Your
no.
hair stands on edge as the strumming of a deep string instrument reverberates in the air and through your bones. A lone musician sits on the water's surface on the pond south from you.
Mm-hmm.
Water swishes about behind their translucent skin, which acts almost like a glass container. Though far from salt water, they're covered in seaweed, which decorate their head like hair that stretches down into a mane. Tears stream down from the spirit's cheeks as they perform on their long six-string zither. And as you approach, he looks up and stops. That's where we're in tonight.
Oh,
Excellent.
I also
the
have
vibes are immaculate.
a zither encounter in my campaign as well. Ominous zither.
It's
Massive.
such
Yeah,
a
it's
cool
like-
instrument.
It's
Yeah.
like has anyone seen Kung Fu Hustle? So cool.
Of course.
Just like that's like the best version interpretation I've seen of it.
Oh, I haven't actually.
It's like I don't know why no one's made anything similar to that in terms of like you weaponizing a musical instrument in that way. That's like just so cool.
Well,
I got
that
a
would be
feeling
a cool. I was thinking, if Min died, I was gonna play a Gumiho General, the one that has the bard spells that play
I was-
there.
I was also looking at that. It looked pretty crazy. You have like a mount, and you could have bard spells.
Well, it's a third caster, so you don't have that
Yeah.
many. It's like
And
a
you still
Eldritch
got
Knight.
you still got a mount.
Yeah,
You got a mount just
There-
to like do shit with you.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Although, yeah, I'm confused about some of the mount stuff. I should ask on the. Anyway, Min survived.
Well,
You survived.
I
I
still
lived. So,
multiple close death encounters, close calls.
Yep.
Yeah,
you guys-
I was
you guys did
pretty.
well.
I was pretty okay this session, actually.
Yeah.
Between very helpful protection from our druid and
Learning.
The druid is coming helpful indeed.
For sure.
Clutch.
Like
All right.
the nature-based stuff like saves our ass. Because like all this like nature-based stuff.
Thematically, the subclass is really interesting because it's nature, but it's also about like spirits and taking away sickness. So it's this blend between, I think, like a druid and a cleric of what role they fulfill.
I mean, honestly, druids, if you look at like the original inspiration, they're pretty much clerics. It's kind of a
Well, to be fair, I
artificial
think
distinction.
you're kind of built for this campaign, to be honest.
Except for maybe the poison spray cantrip.
That was me, like, just trying stuff out. So
Yeah,
it's gone
fine.
now.
That was kind of cool.
I need a.
You can always swap it out at higher levels for something. And I mean, the shillelagh seems to work well, I think, when it hits.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah. You can make a... Yeah, because actually with your temp HP form, like, you can probably stand up at the front.
Yeah,
more often.
that it's 5 temp HP per level, so like the higher level we get, if they don't change that, it's beefy.
It's
crazy.
like
For each of your druid levels, yep.
You're getting that's a thick.
It's like a juiced up
Andrew's
version
like, "I
of
gotta
like
email Minky
spores, because spores has something like that, but they don't. They have more, I guess, like stuff that helps them do damage.
Pretty chunky.
But, yeah.
It is. I remember there was I think it might have even been an older version of D&D that had a mechanic like that where you got a fixed number of HP every level you got, and that they changed that because it was too OP. 20th level, you get 100 extra HP. That's crazy.
I would imagine they change this in the next player's guide that comes out.
Yeah,
No,
I
would not
think
be
maybe
surprised.
bring it down to like at least the level of spores, where it's like 4, I think. A lot more reasonable, maybe.
I find a lot of the abilities here are pretty OP.
Juiced. Well,
Yeah.
that's better than
Underpowered.
yeah. You can
I
always
mean-
change them.
I'm cool with it. I like it.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the marshals, we won't really see ourselves excel until level 3, where we get all our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
That's
play
what
Then
tested,
I do like,
really awesome.
but then I can spend just 1 point and do like, I think it's like at least an extra 4 damage per hit. It's crazy.
That would be nice. I might have to.
Although I do wish they retained. I do wish they would retain the like battle aspects, but okay. Anyway.
Monk's always been a tricky class to build up to, unless you tear it right down and rebuild it from scratch. Because in my campaign running, I used somebody else's like complete homebrew of that one, built completely different, because they don't really scale that well at all.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to see this the Ziver Master encounter, because I want to take ideas from your one, because my guys haven't encountered our Ziver assassin yet. Probably different idea. Yours is more probably spiritual thing, but
yeah.
I've got
Maybe our druid could help this guy.
Try to help these
maybe we don't
spirits.
have to fight him.
Oh, I
That
want
would
to
be
fight.
nice.
I want to fight.
Yes, we know Kang-Dae wants to fight all the time.
I just imagine there's got to be another one after this, and we've had all these small encounters that are just draining our resources. Be nice.
Yeah,
not to use them.
good encounter design actually. Like this is how it's intended.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Good stuff.
You got
Would be
wear
nice.
down those spells.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the way it is, actually. You guys nailed it. It's, and this isn't the, spoiler, this isn't the final boss. So,
Yeah.
The magpies. Mm.
Yeah, we still gotta fight
It's the
those
tree.
magpies.
It's the tree. We gotta fight a
Okay.
tree.
Yeah, it's a tree.
Gotta
Just like
go
in
back,
Princess
back to the fort.
We gotta punch
The
a
fact
tree.
that you said this isn't the final boss, I'm gonna stay a necklace till we get to the Donkey Kong, and I'm gonna jump on his head 3 times and win the game.
That's definitely how it works.
Yeah.
You say that, but
D&D
then
is just Mario.
I'm gonna develop a fastball special with you, Jiho. I'm gonna twirl the necklace and toss you.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Like one of the first swing shots or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying
Yep.
Dokkaebi at someone.
transformed halfway.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. Can't
All right,
wait.
guys.
All right.
I gotta sign out, guys, but thanks. See you guys in a couple weeks.
See you in a week.
Right on.
Yep.
2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye now. Bye.